Hey, it's Jonas. Welcome to my breakfast embed 2 review where I'll show you the members area. I'm also going to try and remember to mention the prices of the upsells, and I am going to give you some really cool upsells, some cool bonuses if you get breakfast embed through the link in the description below. I'm not going to give you any upsells, I'm going to give you bonuses. These bonuses I'll talk to you more about in a little bit. But first of all, let's take a look at this course called not breakfast in bed, but breakfast embed. And I wasn't actually planning on doing a review of this course. In fact, I had completely missed that it launched, and I just went to a website called Munchai and I saw it. And at first, I actually did read breakfast in bed, and I was like, "What the heck?" And I reread it, and I saw there was breakfast in bed, and this name was just, I need to check this out. I need to see what this is. And so I looked it up, and I looked at the sales page, and you can see this. So if you're not making over 4,500 per month online, this is not for you. And I figured, okay, cool. This is like a fairly typical headline for a sales page. And I kept reading a bit, and we can see here. So first of all, a hot new realistic way to earn up to $2,000 in your first 6 days. Now I like this because this is not an unrealistic number. That means roughly $1,000 in your first 30 days. That's still quite a lot of money, to be honest, but it's still kind of realistic, and I'm glad that he didn't say how to earn a realistic $10,000 within 60 days, because truth be told, that would not be realistic. This is pretty realistic. With my own course that I released about ranking videos on YouTube, $1,500 per month is quite realistic, so I 100% believe that this is in fact realistic. Now, this is what actually got me to contact Lee and actually get this product myself, because I read this, and I just couldn't figure out what this product was about, because it says no SEO, no paid traffic, no lead magnets, no writing articles, no creating and ranking videos on YouTube, no experience. And I was like, what the heck can this be about? And so I talked to Lee, and I got the course, and it's really good. And let me show you what it is. So first of all, this is what it's going to look like when you first come to the members area. You're going to get a little introduction video. You're going to get a chance to get one-on-one coaching with Lee if you want. That's quite expensive, so that's something you may want to finish the course first and make sure you like him. I really like Lee. And the thing is, I've actually never promoted any of Lee's products before. I don't think I have anyway. I might have, but I forgot in that case. But I think it's the first time, and I really like his humor as well. It's really fun to watch these videos. And not that that's really important, I guess, but it really was. So before you do anything else, I thought this was fun as well. Click here to access Bed Embed Lite, and as you can see here, he's going to say, where was that? I thought that was fun. Let's see. Yeah, so go through Breakfast Embed Lite, but don't take action. Bet nobody's ever said that to you. And no, people usually say go through this and then take action. So I thought that was kind of funny as well. And what you're going to get here is you're going to see the videos and what the actual method is about. So you're going to see a website that Lee has that is quite interesting. It's called Bedbugs, and not Bedbugs, Bedbugs. And what he's doing in short, and I'm going to try and keep this review kind of short for real this time. I always say that, and then I keep talking for like 15 minutes. What you're going to need here is, as you can see on the sales page, you need 2 social media accounts. They are going to be Twitter and Facebook. If I don't, I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Twitter and Facebook. I reviewed so many courses today. It's Twitter and Facebook. And after that, you're going to need, or you don't need, but you can use a couple tools to basically automate the entire process. Or you can do it manually if you want to save some money and just get started at a very low cost. Do it the free way. That's completely fine, but if you have a little bit of money to spend, you can pretty much automate the entire process, as I said. So first of all, you're going to see the tools that Lee is using. Some of them are here. He's going to explain why they're good as well, but he also does mention that you do not need these products. You don't need them. So he's also going to talk about the breakfast embed, like the overview. And as I say, you're going to take other people's YouTube videos, kind of, and this is completely legal, don't worry. And then you're going to kind of monetize the website that you're putting them on in a very clever way. You're going to be promoting via social media, and if you have an email list, that as well. And then you automate the entire process, which is just really cool. So you set this promotion to automatically repeat. Boom, done. I wouldn't say it's 100% passive. Nothing really is 100% passive. If you know of something that is, please let me know. That would be cool. But it seems fairly automated, actually. And I don't think this will take you more than a little bit. And he's also going to talk about the 2 best niches to enter. You don't have to enter these. He's going to mention that immediately after he mentioned these niches. But one of them is going to be make money online, which we all know is very profitable. And the other niche is something I would have never thought of. You're probably thinking now like weight loss, dating, muscle building, just fitness, something like that. And no, that's not correct. He's going to go through why this other niche works really well. And again, it's something I would have never thought of myself. So setting up the social accounts that you need, setting up something that will make it kind of automated. It's called IFTTT. So that's what is it? If that, then this, or something like if this, then that. And it's kind of automating everything. If you post on Facebook, it also posts on Twitter, and you're going to get an explanation of that as well. How to set up Aweber if you don't have an autoresponder yet. Creating a video post, and a couple other things as well. As I said, I'm not going to go through literally everything, but that's in Breakfast Embed Lite. So after that, as he said here, don't take action, come back and then take action on this. So this is the main course here, the Breakfast Embed 2. So setting up shop, you're going to see how to brand things, how to look at analytics to see how your traffic is doing, things like that, legal pages that you need in order to not get banned or closed down or something like that. How to embed the videos, your favicon. Your gravatar, this is basically a picture that's going to show up in various places. How to get written content, how to set up the social accounts and themes. You're going to see some how to monetize. This is very important, obviously, because you don't want to do this and then not make any money. So it's a 36-minute video that's going to show you different ways of how you can monetize your new blog. Then there's something called Trafficker, which is something that's going to automate the process again. Lee seems to be a lot about automation and not actually doing a whole lot of work himself more than the one-time setup, which is pretty cool. I like automated stuff as well. Or again, as I said, it's not 100% automated, but like fairly automated. Your simple ass lead capture system. Again, as I said, I think Lee is really fun to listen to. I looked through the first couple of videos first, and I was like, okay, this is a super long course. I don't know if I have time to go through all of this, but I started watching some of the videos, and he's just really fun to listen to. So I think you're going to really enjoy going through this course, not just because you're going to like what he's teaching you, but because it's also really fun to listen to. So how to do other things as well. And as you can see, there's a lot of videos here. So I expect to sit with this for a couple of hours, but I would say it's definitely worth it. The kind of things that it's going to show you, I don't think you've seen it before. I've done over, I'd say probably 250 reviews at this time, and I haven't seen anything that is quite like this. I've kind of seen the traffic method in a way, but I've never seen anything like how he actually monetizes things with getting other people's videos onto a blog and then just, I don't know, I can't really explain it, but this was a really cool course. I was very pleasantly surprised, and there's some upsells as well. Yes, I actually did remember it now that I read that. So I don't know anything about the upsells. The first one is $19.95. The second upsell is $29.95. The third upsell is $47, and the fourth upsell is $97. So I'm going to assume that I can only see 3 links here, so I know if maybe one of them disappeared. I'm not sure. But a day in the life of, so maybe this is more of like a case study. Done a few. He talked a lot about this one actually, the master spin text articles is something that you can use, so you don't have to write a whole lot of articles. I think you can write like one and then it'll just split it up into like 200 articles or something like that. And he's also making fun of himself kind of on his website, the bedbugs one. It said something like, yeah, so this is spun to death or something like that. It's very, very fun. Bonus video, advanced strategy, and this is, again, it's an advanced strategy to demonstrate 2 of the tools basically that he's using. So again, I don't want you to think that this is just like a humorous course with no value. There's a ton of value and a lot of humor as well, which makes it very hard not to recommend this course, because this is something that I would probably love to do if I were a complete beginner, because you can enter pretty much any niche there is, as long as there's like some way to monetize it, whether that's with AdSense or ClickBank or Warrior Plus, JVSU, anything. So it can be about dieting, like food, I don't know, woodworking, fishing, pretty much anything. You're going to set up a website that looks very similar to what you're going to see in the course. And then you're just going to get videos from other people. So you're going to have fun doing that if it's something you're passionate about. You're going to monetize it in a very sneaky way, if you put it that way. So it's not going to be like super obvious monetization. And just overall, I thought this was really cool. So bonus time, super quickly. I'm just going to go through some of them. that I think can actually help with this course to get more traffic. If you want to get more traffic to your blog and you're comfortable doing videos, go ahead and take a look at 10x commissions or The Awakening, or you're also going to get one video from me where I show you how you can rank videos in a simpler way. And there's a couple other things as well you're going to see from, if you go through this one, for example, as paid traffic. This will mainly work in the make money online niche, however. So I would say 10x commissions or The Awakening, they're both really good. And 30M CPA profits actually would work really well. I kind of forgot about that one. This is about posting in Facebook groups, and if you post, especially one of the niches that Lee is mentioning, you can probably get a ton of traffic to your pages because it's so non-spammy. It's not funny. Like, you would think that when I say, okay, go and post in Facebook groups, you would assume, I think, that I mean, go and just write, click here to make $300 in 4 minutes, and it's nothing like that at all. The course that I teach, completely different. I never even went into that niche myself. I went into real estate and made a lot of money, but that's not the course. That's not the niche that Lee is going to talk about. And I think that would work really well. So make sure you go through this one if you purchase it through my link. Again, the link is in the description below. And that is it. So once again, I have mentioned that I want to do a short review, and it's just as long, if not longer, than my other reviews. I think it's just because I thought this was so unexpected. Like, I didn't expect this to be that good or that much fun, and I've already done enough reviews today and I was kind of tired and I didn't really feel like doing anything. I slept like 5 hours last night, but I'm so glad I went through this, and I would really recommend this. If you're going to purchase one product today and nothing else that you've seen or heard about today seems interesting, get Breakfast Embed too. And yeah, that's it. So thanks for watching my Breakfast Embed 2 review. Have a fantastic day. Thank you.